take us through a night like that? 2 home runs. I mean, the diving catch felt like they didn't even want to pitch to you in the back half of the game. I mean, felt like you could have been having more fun out there. You put your hands up after the catch and the home run. Kind of take us through the night.
Yeah, it was a fun night. Everything was clicking, and it's pretty rare to have a game like that in this game. I mean, it's the hardest game in the world, so having a night like that is pretty fun, and getting involved with the fans is always fun.
It seemed like you two were going kind of dinger for dinger a little bit, back and forth. How do your guys' energy just kind of bounce off of each other when somebody's on one? How does that reflect on one team?
I mean, energy is contagious, you know what I mean? When someone's on, it just forces everyone to bring up their competitiveness. It's awesome having someone like this in the lineup. It's awesome.
What does a game like this do for you? Only a handful of games being back from injury and just seeing the ball so well in the box.
Yeah, I mean, I just been trying to stick to an approach, just trying to get my pitch up, that's the main thing, just sticking to my approach.
I don't know if you know this, but you're hitting like almost 500 at home going into this game. Is that something you even knew? Is it something the fans had an impact on you? What's kind of going into that?
I didn't even know that, but I mean, the fans are awesome. They always bring the energy, and it's so awesome to kind of put on a show for them.
Taylor, entering in the 5th in an existing situation, how difficult is it to do that and then just kind of hunker down and go 2 2/3, pretty strong innings?
You just got to think. We had one runner on. I'm kind of used to it by now, coming with runners on. So you just got to calm the game down and get your outs one at a time.
How much does that help having so much insurance from the offense, knowing that next time you go on the mound, you may have a 5-6 run cushion for you?
It makes pitching a lot easier. You can be on offense a lot more. I guess you're pitching, but it's not offense, but you can go attack the hitters a lot more having those runs behind you.
Landon, what does it do for this team having a guy like New come back into the lineup?
No, it's huge. I mean, you guys see the impact immediately. He comes back stronger than ever, and it's awesome having him in the lineup. A lot of damage.
And it doesn't seem like there's that many teams where you're a leadoff hitter and you come up with a bunch of bases loaded situations. What does that just say about the talent of this batting order, top to bottom, where it's just dangerous 1 through 9?
Yeah, it's huge. Guys are having great at-bats at the bottom of the order. Briggs, McGarry, all those guys down there are getting on base at a consistent rate. So it's pretty rare to have that on a team, but when you got a complete team like this, it's going to happen more times than that.
To piggyback off that, I mean, obviously, you announced that Jeff Larish had 4 Grand Slams, a program record back in 2003. You have a third of I guess a little over a third of the season is gone, but you're left. But I mean, to have a chance to beat that, and obviously Grand Slam's hard to come by, but what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I was going to ask Hockey if I was getting close, but he ended up telling me that I was close to the record, and it's pretty cool, but I think it's more of a team thing than anything. I mean, hitting a homer is one thing, but having guys get on base all the time for you is another thing, and I can't thank them enough for that.
What is it about those big moments? Do you feel an added motivation, added pressure to just go up there and swing it when the bases are loaded?
Honestly, not really, especially with none or one out up there. You're just trying to get a sac fly in, and if you miss it, it might go out the park. So, just trying to get one run in at a time, but, it might go out.
Landon, you mentioned you feel like you're really locked in right now. A lot of hitters like to say maybe things slow down when they're feeling that way. What does locked in look like for Landon Hairston, kind of maybe your confidence at the plate, how things are feeling?
Yeah, I think just seeing it early, seeing pitches early, seeing fastballs, just sticking to my approach and sitting on fastball all the time and adjusting whatever's off that. And if I see it, I'm going.
Taylor, what's it like for a guy like Penn Edwards to come in and just shut down the West Virginia lineup after you do?
Oh, yeah, he's been great coming back into our staff for us. Just an electric arm coming out of the pen. I mean, that for one inning is pretty hard. If you're the other team, I mean, it's not much you can do.
Taylor, Cole's given up 3 earned runs in both of his last two starts, which it's not a crazy high number, but for him, it is a little inflated. Just as a pitcher, how do you expect him to bounce back? What do you think you'll see from him next time he goes out on the mound?
I think he did a great job today. I mean, West Virginia is a good, gritty team. They took a lot of good pitches, and then they hit a lot of good pitches. So I think he's perfectly fine right now where he's at. He goes out there, gives us everything he's got on every Friday. So I'm looking forward to seeing him next Friday go shove.
And to piggyback off that, like when you're in the field, somebody like say Cole, saw that overall they had 13 hits, but he gives him a few hits and then just comes back and gets an easy ground ball or just like strikes a guy out. I mean, you're behind that, but what does that just do for the team? What are you seeing from him in those situations?
I mean, it's awesome. It's a momentum shift. You know what I mean? If they get a couple hits and then he goes out and he deals and they don't score any runs, it's a big momentum shift. I mean, and then we get to go and hit, and we just a lot more energy when that happens. So yeah.
Willie on Wednesday said that you're still kind of easing back, coming off your injury. See, you're not running 100% down the line. Just how are you feeling right now, and how do you feel in this kind of return?
I'm feeling good. Yeah, it's more precautionary than anything. Just giving it a little time. Yeah, feeling good though.
And heading into the season, when Chris said that you were a very pure hitter last year, he was excited for you to take that next step and put that power aspect in your bat this year. What did you just kind of work on the most to have that power in your bat so far?
Honestly, I didn't really change much in what I did last year. Just try to take my hits, and I think this year, searching for a little bit more damage. I think I could say that, but in a controlled way, in a mature way. Where last year, when I try to do damage, I get out of my zone and start rolling things over. But doing damage the right way, I think that was important for me and learning how to do that.
What was it like seeing the team last year hitting guys like Isaiah Jackson, King Blue, David Tobias, everyone at the top of the order hitting all the home runs? Did that just kind of being able to see that in person help you carry it over into this year?
Yeah, I mean, when you have teammates doing it, it shows you firsthand that it's possible. And I mean, you see guys all over the country hitting homers every day. So I mean, knowing that you're just like them and you're in college baseball at a D1 level just like them, and you can do that too. So just having confidence in yourself, knowing that you can do that stuff is huge.
Do you think that your guys' ability to hit the ball out of the park kind of gives you an advantage on a stadium like this over West Virginia, who sprays the ball around the field more than over the fence?
Yeah, I think so. Muni obviously does us pretty well at home with the ball flying, but yeah, just kind of knowing your ballpark and knowing what you can and can't do, and sticking to your approach and making things simple.
And Lana, when you made that diving catch and you broke on it, no doubt you knew you were going to get there?
Yeah, I called it off pretty early. Kai still was behind me diving just in case I missed it, but I called it pretty early because I was pretty frustrated that I missed the other one down the line. So I called it and made sure I was going to get it.
And then another record you could be in pace to grab is the single-season home run record here at ASU. Record is 27. You have 13 with over 30 games left to be played. What's it like to even be in those conversations in your sophomore season?
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly not really worried about that one. I mean, Torque had an unbelievable season here, so, I mean, there's no point in really chasing that. If it happens, it happens. But, yeah, just going out there every day and giving it my all, giving good at-bats to the team, that's what I'm going to focus on.
Have you ever had a game here where you guys batted around in 3 straight innings?
Not that I can remember. So that was pretty special.
I got to think, obviously, yeah, you guys want to get hits and pass the bat, but I mean, when you're looking at their dugout, what's it just doing to them when you guys are batting around like that?
I mean, if it was us, I'd be pretty demoralized. But yeah, it was fun.
Where have you seen this program make the most progress since you've been a part of it?
Shoot, I would say just depth. We have 14 guys, position player wise, that can go at any time, and then pitching wise, our staff is unreal. So yeah, I think that's where we improve the most.
Hey Landon, you went to school in Queen Creek. What does it mean to you to kind of represent not just Arizona State but the Valley when you're out there doing what you're doing?
Yeah, it's huge. It's the reason why I came here. Bloomy sold that pretty early in the recruiting process to me, being able to impact your community at a much bigger level. Obviously, you go out of state to a different school, you're going to be a part of that community too, but knowing that you grew up with people around here and people are already fans of you when you're in high school, so yeah, that was huge for me.
You and Cole were big names heading into the season, and with you guys both being from Arizona, what do you think that just does to the rest of the high school recruits in Arizona about what Chris and ASU is building here?
Yeah, huge. I mean, if you're in high school and you're in Arizona, there's no better place to be. I mean, you're representing something way bigger than yourself and your home state, and you're gonna have all your family at your games, all your friends at your games, still be able to hang out with them every day if you want. Yeah, it's no place I'd rather be than here.
Anyone else?
West Virginia have ranked at the top or near the top of most pitching categories heading into this weekend. How do you expect them to punch back tomorrow and even Sunday as well?
They're definitely going to attack the zone tomorrow. They live and die by their philosophy. You kind of could see that tonight with attacking hitters. So I see no letdown from them. They're a good team, so we're going to come with it tomorrow too.